Ever since Robyn joined Sister Wives, both the cast and the family, many of the Browns' issues were brought to the forefront. As a polygamous family, the Browns had multiple wives long before Robyn came on the scene, but it seemed like everyone was suspicious of her from the beginning. In what now seems like a red flag moment, Kody was even having his first kiss with Robyn while one of his other wives was in active labor with their child. It wasn't long before viewers and family members picked up on Kody's seeming favoritism. It didn't help that Robyn constantly seemed to be crying about something, coming across as the victim in a family that, while wasn't perfect, didn't seem to have as many problems before she came along. After a while, fans began to suspect that Robyn's tears weren't authentic. Viewers picked up on a pattern of behavior that hints at how Robyn is manifesting her fake tears. Here's what we know, what fans think about Robyn's tear-inducing hack, and how the family has reacted. When Robyn first joined the Brown family, Sister Wives spotlighted her courtship and marriage to Kody. Back then, things seemed happy, and Robyn was often smiling. Fast forward a few years, and Robyn was suddenly crying in almost every episode of the show for a variety of reasons. Among the many times Robyn cried on Sister Wives were moments like her breakdown after the other wives were upset. She and Kody kissed prior to marriage. He didn't do that with any other wife. But after Christine shared her feelings, Robyn devolved into tears. Another time, Robyn straight up asked if the other wives were upset with her for influencing the family to move to Nevada, then immediately began wiping away tears as Janelle comforted her. For the record, the other wives have had a lot to say about Kody and Robyn's relationship. However, Kody and Meri Brown's prolonged marital issues led to different controversial moments between them. Robyn's propensity to get misty-eyed while discussing touchy family subjects might have made her seem relatable, except for the fact that fans swear Robyn isn't crying real tears. Based on the dozens of Reddit threads on the subject, hundreds of comments on the official Sister Wives social media pages, and even commentary from the Brown kids themselves, hardly anyone thinks Robyn's crying is authentic. The only question is how she acts like she's crying, so much so to the point where people comfort her, hand her tissues, and think she's sad and vulnerable. Many fans, however, think something vastly different. Fans have long suspected that Robyn Brown fake cries for much of the Sister Wives footage, and they've nailed down a few telltale signs they say prove Robyn isn't actually crying 9 out of 10 times. One theory suggests that Robyn Brown looks at the production lights to make herself tear up. The theory came from one viewer's child, who suggested that staring at bright lights naturally makes you tear up. It is so creepy when people pantomime crying yet there are no tears. Reddit fans were not surprised at the revelation, and looking back, many noted that they felt absolutely duped. Part of Robyn's crying involved tipping her chin up, as if to hold back tears, but fans now suspect that she was actually looking at the lights on purpose to get her eyes to water. Other signs Robyn's crying is fake, according to fans of the show, include her wiping at tears that do not seem to exist, incessant blinking, reaching for water to drink. Fans joked that Robyn gets really thirsty while faking crying, and sniffling. Robyn Brown is having second thoughts about monogamy, even if she doesn't exactly have a choice at this point. Post-Sister Wives. One time fans thought Robyn was actually crying was during season 12 when she told Kody about her childhood fear of her parents being arrested. Many agreed that there are times when Robyn truly cries, but that her facial expressions are very different during those situations. You can tell when she's talking to Kody in this scene she genuinely is overcome with emotion. It's pretty much the first time out of all the times she has cried so far that you can 100% tell she really is crying. The difference is insane. There's no overdramatic ceiling glances. Reddit fan. In contrast, during sit-down interviews, Robyn's behavior seems practiced and intentional rather than her succumbing to emotions. Wenlin, the 11th Brown child, is very open about her family's challenges and often records her reactions to watching the show. Like viewers with no personal connection to Sister Wives, Wenlin had many of the same concerns, including over the way Robyn treated people. A friend of Kody Brown's shared an opinion that eventually wound up reflecting reality for Sister Wives. In Gwendolyn Brown's YouTube recap of one Sister Wives episode, Wenlin agreed with a fan who suggested that Robyn was making herself look like a victim all through the show. Wenlin suggested that the other Brown siblings felt the same way, while also feeling alienated by Robyn. In another reflection clip from her Patreon, Wenlin called Robyn out for fake crying. While watching a clip from the show, Wenlin asked, What is it zooming in on? Was it just me, or were there like no tears? Oh God, that must suck. Crying and no tears are coming out. Gwenlyn also admitted it was low of her to focus on that, but the observation seemed to reiterate fans' point that Robyn only fake cries and doesn't often show real emotions while filming. Sister wives. With Robyn outright taking the blame for Kody's poor relationships with most of his kids, it's surprising that she so often acts like a victim while filming the show. While Gwenlyn admitted she didn't have the best relationship with her dad, she wasn't fully estranged, like sibling Leon, who wasn't supported by Kody during their transition. As for Kody, as much as Gwenlyn and viewers were surprised to see that he said sorry during filming, Kody seems to have forgiven himself for any wrongs he agrees he committed, as 3 of his 4 marriages fell apart and his kids went no contact with him. However, Kody Brown recently gave Robyn Brown a gift, but the expense was too high for one of his ex-wives, who took matters into her own hands this week. The man sporting ringlets showered his 4th wife with the finer things in life on the TLC series, and it seems this remains the same in real time ahead of season 19. Kody Brown once announced that Robyn Brown was fed table scraps compared to her co-wives, but the sister wives fans didn't see it that way. Her home was one of the most expensive houses among the co-wives. Her name was also on more property deeds with Kody than the other sister wives' spouses before the family fell apart. But Robyn got more than tangible gifts from Kody. One of the more recent gifts rattled one of his ex-wives, and Meri Brown revealed the truth in a new interview that dropped this week online. Robyn gave Kody Brown a verbal gift several seasons back. Fans rolled their eyes and much controversy played out in the comments online. Robyn told all the sister wives' kids they needed to save themselves for love. This is what fans still call her purity speech. Then she went on to tell her story of giving herself to the wrong man, and it breaks her heart that she didn't wait to take her maiden voyage with Kody, her one true love. So, she gave Kody the gift of professing her love and denouncing her first husband as a mistake. Viewers were livid when she gave this odd talk as her children from that mistaken marriage looked on. During the last season of the Sister Wives series, Kody Brown reciprocated and bestowed a similar gift on Robyn. Fans watched as Kody Brown alienated 3 wives before he admitted he was done with them. Once the family blew apart, leaving only Kody and Robyn together, he showered her with words of love. But some say he went too far by dismissing 3 decades of marriage to one wife as a farce. He said he never loved Meri Brown and that she manipulated him into marriage. This hurt her at the time. Sister Wives fans think Kody did this to reassure Robyn. Like a gift of love to her, this mirrored her cringy purity speech. Each professed they had one true love. But Meri Brown isn't letting this go. She swiped this away as false. She tells the world in her latest interview that Kody loved her despite saying otherwise. She's right. Kody Brown gushed about his love for Meri Brown in the book written by the 5 sister wives' spouses. And Meri has more to say about this today. Kody might deny this, but it's documented in that book that the 2 loved each other very much. So, Kody Brown's gift of never loving his wives, only Robyn, came at too high a cost for Meri Brown. She won't let him deny what they once had. While she's moved on, this was a time during her life when she knew love. So the original matriarch of this TLC series won't let Kody Brown give that away to Robyn Brown. However, Meri Brown practiced polygamy in her marriage to Kody, which lasted more than 3 decades. However, she didn't enjoy the lifestyle as many would have expected. Since Sister Wives premiered in 2010, fans have watched Meri go through ups and downs, especially in her polygamous marriage with ex-husband Kody Brown. Meri, who married Kody in 1990, was the most senior wife in the Brown family, consisting of 3 other wives, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown. However, in 2023, Meri announced her separation from Kody, following in the footsteps of Janelle and Christine. During Sister Wives Season 18, fans watched Meri talk about the gradual deterioration of her marriage to Kody and how she struggled to accept they would never be the couple they once were. Nonetheless, since announcing her separation from Kody, Meri has found happiness in her new life as a single woman and has reportedly found love again. However, Meri recently appeared on the Misunderstood podcast hosted by Rachel Uchitel, where she revealed the struggles the Brown family face for their polygamous lifestyle. Before Sister Wives premiered in 2010, very few people knew about the relationship dynamics between Kody and his wives. However, millions of people have been able to watch the family's life since the show premiered. For 20 years before that, Kody and his wives had to keep their relationship and family life extremely private due to the negative social outlook on polygamy. During Mary's recent appearance on the Misunderstood podcast, she explained that the family often had to hide how they were related due to how people looked down on plural families. Mary explained that the family often had to hide how they were related due to how people looked down on plural families. The Brown family moved around a lot, living in states like Utah, where there is a ban on polygamy, to safeguard their jobs or, better still, avoid being thrown in jail. Mary explained that Janelle and Christine often had to make up stories for their coworkers who didn't know about their polygamous lifestyle whenever they got pregnant. Meanwhile, Mary, who was always around the kids, also often had to make up stories to explain her relationship with her stepchildren to outsiders, which she declared was very weird. Kody and his wives might have practiced polygamy for almost 3 decades, but Mary was the only one who was raised in a polygamous family and knew what to expect in terms of societal acceptance. During her Misunderstood podcast episode, Mary explained that she had a very closed-off childhood due to being born into a polygamous family. Mary and her siblings had to be homeschooled to avoid attracting unwanted attention. But unlike recent times, homeschooling kids was a taboo back in the 1970s when Mary was growing up. During the 1970s, homeschooling was considered illegal due to compulsory education laws requiring children to attend public or state-accredited private schools. In addition to polygamy, which was frowned upon, Mary's parents also had to risk homeschooling the kids, which was at the time unlawful. However, as parents, Mary and the other sister wives also had to homeschool their children before enrolling them in a private church school. Besides dealing with the negative societal outlook on polygamy, the Brown family's marriage choices also raised a couple of eyebrows. Janelle was married to Adam Barber, one of Mary's brothers, before she accepted the offer of marrying Kody after their divorce. During Mary's appearance on the Misunderstood podcast, she also addressed the matter. In her words, Mary explained that the marriage was unusual in the way it happened. In her words, Mary noted, "I think it really weirds a lot of people out, and a community's not that small. So it's kind of weird that that all happened that way." Growing up in a polygamous family, Mary admitted on the Misunderstood podcast that there was a time when she felt the lifestyle was not for her. Although the Sister Wives star committed fully to polygamy after meeting Kody, she still didn't fully grasp what she was signing up for, admitting that she struggled with jealousy as she watched Kody bring in the other wives. Nonetheless, after the struggles that dominated the last 5 years of her marriage, Mary has lived livelier since leaving Kody. However, Christine Brown and David Woolley just scored a huge win on their nice home in Utah. It didn't cost them any money for it, and probably it increased the value of their property. Certainly, it seems like life is on a roll for the TLC star. With David Woolley being in construction, he was able to make a lot of improvements to their new home. They put in a deck, stairs, garden boxes, a kids' play area, a fire pit, and more. All she wanted was to have plenty of space and entertainment for all the kids to visit her. Christine Brown seems to live a charmed life since she married David Woolley. Last year, she got a system of automatic lighting that she can preset for any season or special event. With a stunning view over the mountains in her cozy rental to visit, what else could she ask for? She's been on wonderful adventures, and they now own a rental in Moab. Some people think it's too expensive, but no doubt some of them will make bookings. Ahead of the weekend, the Sister Wives star took to her Instagram account and shared some awesome news about her home. Her reel showed some big machinery and workers clearing a large area. In the background, the mountains still had a bit of snow on them. In her caption, the TLC star excitedly told her Sister Wives fans, "The county is making a park in our backyard, and it feels like an ASMR video every time I step on my back porch. Go ahead, rewatch this." However, Mary Brown has opened up about the evolving dynamics of her relationships with her former sister's wives following her departure from the polygamous lifestyle. In the June 10 episode of the Misunderstood podcast, Mary discussed how her interactions with Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown have changed. She noted that while their lives have become more independent, they maintain cordial relations during occasional meetings, according to the U.S. Sun. "When I see them, we have cordial conversations, but I don't seek them out to have a relationship," Mary shared. "We had plenty of time to build those connections, but since my separation from Kody a little over a year ago, I've been focusing on personal growth." She emphasized the importance of being surrounded by supportive people during this period of self-improvement. Initially, the Sister Wives alums struggled to accept that separating from the family was the right choice. Having been raised in a polygamous household, she was unfamiliar with life outside of that structure until now, as per People. For many years, I believed that as a family, we needed to stay together, she explained. But then I thought about my own family. I have siblings I talk to every day, some I talk to weekly, and others I only see at funerals and weddings. After adjusting to her new life, she revealed that she has come to terms with the idea that change is not inherently negative, even if it means departing from what she once knew. I'm okay with it, she said. It took me some time to understand, but I've realized it's okay. Sometimes people are only in your life for a season, and it's alright to let go if the relationship isn't reciprocal or uplifting, whether it's with him, my sister's wives, or anyone else in my life. Regarding the sister wives who remain close, the TLC star expressed her support. I think it's awesome that Janelle and Christine are close, she said. They weren't that close when we were all together for so many years, so whatever has brought them closer now, I think it's great. Looking ahead, Meri shared her hopes of finding love and getting married again, emphasizing that she no longer wishes to be in a polygamous relationship. I've always wanted just one man, and now I don't want him to have another woman, she joked. After more than 30 years of marriage, Kody and Meri navigated multiple major rough patches before officially confirming their split in 2023. The couple married in April 1990, and Kody later introduced 3 more wives, Janelle, Christine, and robynbrown, into their family. Their unconventional lifestyle gained nationwide attention with the debut of their TLC reality series in September 2010. A significant shift occurred in September 2014 when Kody divorced Meri to legally restructure their family. 3 months later, he married Robyn to adopt her children from her first marriage. Despite the legal divorce, Kody and Meri remained spiritually married for nearly a decade. They announced their separation in a joint statement in January 2023. However, since finally leaving Kody Brown, Sister Wives star Meri Brown has been growing her business empire and donning business attire while doing it. Marrying in 1990, Meri was Kody's first wife, and they had 1 child together. Over the years, Kody married 3 additional wives, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown. Between all of his wives, he had 18 children, which included Robyn's 3 children from her first marriage. Though Meri loved Kody until the end, he stopped caring for her long before they officially ended their relationship in 2022. Meri had entered into a polygamous lifestyle for ideological reasons, and she stuck around longer than she should have. Even after Christine and Janelle left in 2021 and 2022 respectively, Meri kept trying to make it work. Eventually, Kody's neglect got to be too much and the Sister Wives season 18 star left. Since then, Meri has been growing her business empire and dressing for it, like in the cake song short skirt or long jacket. Meri has always had an entrepreneurial spirit. Even back when she was married to Kody, she and her sister wives tried their hands at various ventures, from the jewelry store to the clothing store, and even a 2012 New York Times best-selling book called Becoming Sister Wives: The Story of Unconventional Marriage. Near the end of her marriage to Kody, Meri inherited her grandmother's house. She had always dreamed of turning it into a bed and breakfast. She asked Kody for a loan, but he refused. The ever-resourceful Meri was able to get the money herself. She made her dream come true by turning her grandmother's house into the Lizzie Heritage Inn bed and breakfast. According to Meri's official website, she has continued to grow her empire since leaving Kody. A scroll down the page finds Meri's business portfolio. From motivational speaking engagements to product lines, every project is a reflection of Meri's belief in the power of self-worth. Reads the website copy, followed by a list of her business ventures. In addition to the B&B, Meri works with Park Lane and Cameo. Another company that Meri currently works with is LuLaRoe, which is a company that she has worked with for a long time. In November 2019, Meri posted a photo of herself in business attire topped off with a striking yellow leather motorcycle jacket. The caption reads, "Well, hello Presley Moto Jacket. Welcome to existence. But seriously, how can I not keep every single color for myself?" This photo was taken before Meri left Kody and lost weight. The post has 15.7K likes. In June 2024, Meri posted to Instagram about her appearance on the Misunderstood podcast, which is posted on YouTube. Meri opted for a polished professional look in business attire, wearing a beige blazer. She dished a lot of dirt during the hour-plus-long interview. For one, she revealed that Christine is proud about having run off more than one of Kody's potential wives over the years. Meri also spilled the tea about the fact that Janelle was married to Meri's brother. Meri revealed that it was very awkward for her at first because Janelle had left her brother before marrying Kody. She also confirmed that Janelle and Meri's brother weren't in a polygamous relationship and their marriage didn't take place within their church. The fact came up that Janelle's mother is currently married to Kody's father, but they didn't delve into the subject any further.